This is a place of unimaginable horror, but also instant familiarity. We've all seen the images of watchtowers, of barbed wire, of flimsy garrison huts that housed the shivering prisoners waiting to die. All this put here, brick by brick, plank by plank, for one reason: Vernichtung, annihilation. A man-made hell like no other that leaves us speechless. But not today, on Anniversary Day. World leaders arrived in motorcades travelling no faster than a funeral procession. And we the media are here to hammer home the pious message of remembrance. Never again, never forget. The death camp has become a stage, and the iconic train station that was once the end of the line for over 1 million people is today cocooned in a heated marquee for the VIPs. And why not? The most important people here are, of course, the survivors, 200 of them, still alive to put the unimaginable into words, the custodians of our conscience. Our challenge may be never to forget. Theirs is that they can't.
For me, a survivor of Auschwitz, to forget the horrific experiences enduring during the concentration camps, even for one moment, is impossible. Witnessing the atrocities committed at the entrance gate to Auschwitz was more than enough to keep me awake at night until the end of time.
And then this plea, delivered one more time when so many are listening.
Because that's the key to my existence. We survivors do not want our past to be our children's future. I hope and believe that this generation will build on mankind's great traditions, tempered by understanding that these traditions must embrace pluralism and tolerance.
The President of France listened attentively. After the recent attacks in Paris, he knows as well as most that pluralism and tolerance can no longer be taken for granted by anyone. If remembrance of the Holocaust has a master of ceremonies, it is surely him. Steven Spielberg, director of Schindler's List, and here producer of a film that tried to explain the mechanism of mass murder.
Prisoners are directed into a long, narrow room until they are tightly packed. The door is closed. SS guards drop pellets down wire mesh columns, releasing poisonous gas.
But this ceremony wasn't just about remembering the unique horrors of the Holocaust. It was also used by the chairman of the World Jewish Congress as a warning that the past could still be repeated.
Europe suddenly awoke to find itself surrounded by anti-Semitism once again. And it looks more like 1933 than 2015. Once again, young Jewish boys are afraid to wear yarmulkes on the streets of Paris and Budapest, London, and even Berlin. Once again, Jewish businesses are targeted. And once again, Jewish families are starting to flee Europe.
And even if anti-Semitism is making a comeback in parts of Europe, it is not government policy anywhere. It is not tolerated. And as the survivors and their families walk the train tracks of Auschwitz once again, they can at least say this: their memories have not been lost, their words are still heard.